Good afternoon, ladies and gents, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for clicking that button and joining me for today's video. Hope you're well. So, as you can see, I've come out today to spend a couple of hours in the woods. I brought a couple of choice toys with me, and the aim of today's video is to basically just cook and film my face and let you guys watch. Now, I am going to apologise in advance for the audio because unfortunately my wireless mic seems to have developed a problem and they can't be trusted at the minute, so I might have to invest in a new set. So today we're on the shotgun mic on top of the camera. I cannot see if that's even recording there. Looks like the bars are moving, so apologies for the audio, but I'll do my best, but hopefully you can all hear me. So as you can see, we brought the Winnerwell Fastfold hot tent stove out tonight with the stacking pipe. Thought I'd give that another whirl today. Really a pleasure to use, and I really do love the stove. We're running that on some down dash that was processed just over there as you watched, and that is burning very well at the minute. We have got the flue fully open and that is running happily. We should get a nice bit of coals in there soon. We can start some cooking, but first port of call I think today is going to be a coffee. Let's get that on now while we've got a nice flame there. Everything is full of sawdust. Oh, best sound in the world, that. Oh yes, that stove is definitely belting some heat out. Close the flue down a little bit. There we go. So today, ladies and gents, let me show you what we're cooking with. So the missus has been to Asda and got me some exceptional British beef, 2 beef steak and marrow bone burgers. So this should be very juicy. Dry aged. We have the onion, the obligatory onion, and we're going to fry some chilli with that as well. Make it nice and spicy. And then we got some cheap dairy slices there to slap on it. I don't know whether to do a double stacker or 2 singles, we'll see. My muffins are just outside of the tent, of the shelter, sorry. Ooh. So I've not been out with the Bushcraft Spain 3x3 tarp for quite a while actually. I think it was the last time I used it was when that bird crapped on it at that weekend wild camp. But yeah, I don't know if you're aware, but Bushcraft Spain, the company, has gone through the ringer at the minute. They experienced severe floods which absolutely wipes out their shop and all the machinery. They managed to salvage a few products. They're back on the feet now, slowly getting there. They are releasing new products, but fantastic gear that they do make down at Bushcraft Spain, so I highly recommend you go and check them out and help them on the way. There's a few things I've seen. I think the new products they are releasing, so I'll be picking them up as well myself soon to help them out. Well, yeah, I really enjoy using this tarp and the oilcloth. It just gives you that sense of oldie worldy feel. And I think, honestly, even though this is meant to be used as a hot tent stove inside of a hot tent, using it like this is quite viable. It's belting out some proper heat, and you can actually feel the heat in the shelter as well, and with it being the thick canvas it will trap the heat, so definitely something I'll be camping with in the future. Again, this weighs nothing, around 3.5 kilo, no weight to carry at all, and it's perfect for this style of camping, I think. Today's coffee we are on, I brought 2, let's do the Guatemala today. And I've also brought the spice rack. Not used this for a while, so we can have a look in there, see if we can add anything to. Everything's looking a bit cloggy in there now. Yeah, man. Sure it's still edible. But as soon as I've downed this coffee, we'll start preparing all the veg. Have a chopping board and just enjoy the day. Oh, for those that said the Altas Lanson wasn't much use, we are using that now as a fill light. As you can see, lights up my beautiful face there. So ideal for me as a content creator. And for those that said it's too heavy to take to camp, honestly it's not. It's less size than a drinks bottle. And this at night time is going to be invaluable, lighting up your camp area. Oh, stick. Let's put you in there. Water is done. I can't open my coffee sachet. Come on, yeah. Oh, there we go. I don't know what it is, ladies and gents, but my patience of late is very, very, very short-lived. Must be an age thing. And the crap I've been watching on YouTube. I think this is an absolutely fantastic area for a camp. I'll be coming back here. We're up on a hill and we've got the river down at the bottom, we've got the badges down this way. This could be a very, very nice early spring camp. For those of you that have followed the channel for a while now, you know this is very, very mixed content, and I'm just pulling this out of the blue. We've had some comments of recent on the channel regarding the review heavy content. Totally appreciate where you're coming from, and I was a bit hasty with the comments, so just again my patience runs very, very thin these days. But the amount of work that goes into one video is quite significant. I mean, the camera gets moved on a normal wild camp at least 200 times in a camp. Everything is very, very work intensive, and I know you guys, there's a lot of you guys that have joined the channel for different content, and as you know, this is the third channel now. So for you guys that jumped on during our homeless crisis and you were enjoying the vlogs, that wasn't the normal content, and I appreciate if you've not seen the other channels. The channels before this were review, camp, do it yourself, all things like that. It was very, very mixed. I haven't got the time to run different channels for different content, so everything pretty much gets done when I've got time on one channel. So I've got an obligation to these companies that sent me the gear, some of it during our homeless crisis, because to be honest, I was getting as many as I could in to get them reviewed and get them sold for a bit of money at the time, to save up for a bigger caravan. Obviously we're in the flat now, so we don't need that anymore, but I've still got these products to review. And again, I've got this obligation to these companies to get these reviews done, and I'm trying to get them done as quickly as possible so I can get out and do my normal content like this. So we have got one more in the bag, and that is a set of night vision 4K artificial intelligence goggles from Acaso, and they are pretty awesome. So that will be probably next week, we'll get them done, and that should be it. I think I'm waiting on a new head torch actually, from a company called Woodland, I think it is. They're sending me a new small flashlight to test, but I've asked for 2 of them, so again there's one to give away to you guys when I've done the review. after that we will be back to our normal programming, this sort of stuff, cooking, outdoor videos, all that good stuff. So just be patient with me for the next few weeks, please. Right, rant over, coffee in the bag literally. Listen to that stove roar. You can probably barely hear me talking on mic. I'm having some real problems with that audio today. Every time I look at the camera it doesn't seem to be recording audio, so I'm hoping it's recorded at least the majority of it. But in other news, ladies and gents, I'm extremely pleased to announce the arrival of a new knife to the channel, being added to my kit in due course, and that is a new blade winging its way over from Joshua Westbrook at Fyrd Woodland Blades. If you aren't new to the channel, you know we've reviewed one of his blades before, the Leshy. He sent it over very kindly to the channel for a review, and it was an absolute pleasure to use. Absolutely razor sharp blade, 8 EBL steel. I'm not going to pretend to remember what the scales were, but they were very, very nice. And after that video we started talking over Facebook Messenger, and I have actually bought a new knife off him, fully custom to my choice, and it's absolutely stunning. I'll put it on screen now, or a picture of it at least. Absolutely banging bit of kit that. It is the Evo Pro Gen 2, so this is the second generation, and it is absolutely stunning, as I'm sure you'll agree looking at that. That should be with me very, very soon, and as soon as it does, you can be sure I'll be reviewing that on the channel and putting it through its paces. And then after the initial review, we're going to be putting that head to head, a triple way, sorry, with my S1XB, the Dragonfly Bushcrafter from GT Knives, and the Evo Pro Gen 2, so stay tuned to the channel for that. That should be a fun video. I am sweating my cockles off here now, ladies and gents. That is absolutely awesome. Need to make some room now for this burger. These should be absolutely awesome. Let's have a look in the spice rack. Got some onion powder. Yeah, bang that in. Nice and calm day today. A couple of signs of spring. A few shoots coming up through the ground now. Kids playing down the river. Bloody hell. Yeah, that chili's definitely frying now. This is going to be absolutely spectacular. Woodland burgers on a hot tent stove on a lovely day. Should have cleared some of the crap from under the mat before I put it down. It's a bit sticky. Lasts longer, Baker Street, 4 mega seeded burger buns. Already sliced? Already sliced. Look at the bleeding state of that. Oh, my coffee. Spliced by a bleeding blind man. That's terrible. Terrible. Oh, they're all wet. Unbelievable. Right, so we're going to bang one on top of the stove. Just give it a toasting. Burger's cooking lovely there. Right, guys and girls, burger's done. The muffins are very, very, very sorry. Personally, they are very, very sorry for being so absolutely useless and meagre. And once again, the burger is smaller than the bun. And we forgot to melt the cheese on top. That don't matter. I don't mind, so you shouldn't matter. No. I don't mind, so you don't matter. No. Whatever. And a very slightly, again, sorry looking top. 2 bottoms for the top. That'll do. Well guys, we got one out of it. One out of 7-8 bag. I wish them bleeding burgers were bigger. Muffin is literally disintegrating. They're bleeding nasty. Stale. And burgers are juicy. It's literally snowing with breadcrumbs. Muffin, burger, coffee, double. I'm hoping with that mic, ladies and gents, I won't sound like a heavy breathing dirty pervert on the wrong end of a phone call. I have noticed in some of the videos that mic is very sensitive and it picks up every single breath and it's quite annoying. I'll be lucky if this one picks up any audio at all. Ladies and gents, that is all I have for you today. I do apologise, this might only be a short one, but I just wanted to get out and enjoy a couple of hours in the woods today, and I'm happy I've achieved that. We've had a delicious burger and a somewhat questionable muffin. The fried onions and chilli were lovely, you know, can't go wrong with them, and a nice brew under the Bushcraft Spain tarp. If you stopped to the end, thank you very much. You must be very, very bored, but I do appreciate you sharing your time with me. If you did enjoy today's video and you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. And with that said, until the next one, you stay safe, and as always, stay crafty guys. See you again. Bye bye.